I want to show you what a seat looks like, because my trying to tell you what it looks like and you actually seeing one and where it's located and how to remove it is going to be very valuable to you. So let's remove the handle and we're going to pull it, and then I'll show you exactly what a seat looks like. Remove the screw on the handle first. The water is off. You just hear air escaping from the line. You get to the point where you can undo it by hand. We're going to remove the screw by hand. Now this handle, I'm just going to jiggle it off of there. Jiggled off. Put the screw in the top there so we can keep track of it. Now we come back over here. We're going to loosen this nut right here. This nut right here, we're going to loosen it. That's going to get to a point where I'm probably going to be able to do it by hand, because it's a lot looser now. Let's see if I can get that off by hand. Yep, I can. There we go. And I'm going to set it aside. Okay. Now the stem should just lift right out. There we go. And see where there's a washer at the bottom? That's the washer. Now inside we should see a seat. Okay, so this is the seat. I'm going to put my hand right there so you can see it. Down there is the seat, and that's what the washer tightens itself up against to restrict the flow of water or allow the flow of water. Now what I'm going to do, if you pull the camera away, I'm going to show you what a seat wrench looks like. Now this is a seat wrench, and it has varying dimensions, because you might have a large seat but you might have a smaller one. If I flip it over to the other side, you'll see you can have even a smaller seat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to insert the seat wrench right here. We're going to insert it in here, and I'm going to pull the seat out and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's the wrench. I'm going to insert it right in there. And now I'm going to loosen it. Okay, now I know this looks like it could be complicated, but I got to tell you folks, it's so very easy. So what I'm going to do, I've got my seat wrench inserted in the seat, and now I'm just going to turn it. Okay, and I'm going to keep turning it until I unscrew the seat. It's just like, it's like a screw with an opening. Now I'm going to pull it out. Can you get a good look at that? I want you to see what that seat looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the seat wrench so you get a good idea. See that? And that's what the washer seats itself against. See this washer here? It seats itself against the seat. This is called the seat here. This, of course, is the washer. And so when you turn the handle and you close the stem down on the seat, it restricts the flow of water. It looks like that. And they cost, you can probably get a package of seats for probably $2. And that's why it's such an inexpensive fix if you know what to do. So hopefully in watching this video, it'll empower you to make what really is a very simple repair. So I'm going to reinstall the seat. I'm looking at it, and the seat is okay. Now, when you get a bad seat, sometimes you get a little nick in it, and what will happen is you'll get a slow drip. Well, the seat is fine. It's the washer that is in need of being replaced. So I'm going to replace this washer as long as I've got the seat pulled, and that should take care of it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reinsert the seat wrench with the seat on it and reinstall it. So that's in there nice and tight. You don't want to over tighten. That seat is in there really good. This is the new washer. We're going to install it just like that. Insert the stem right back into that nut there. There we go. Now it's time for us to thread it into place. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it. I've got a pair of channel locks here. I'm just going to turn it until it's tight. I wasn't really able to get a pipe wrench on there because there just wasn't a whole lot of room. You know what? That's good. That's good. I just want to wipe this away. And I'm going to put the handle back on, and then we're going to test it. That's it. Put the screw back in and tighten that up. I'm going to go turn on the water and make certain that the repair is good. Okay, so now let's just test it. We're going to test it and make certain everything's operational. Perfect. Now I'm just going to turn it off, make sure that the water cuts off like it should. That is a perfect job, and that's how it's done.